Hi, I'm Shane Moore, Mechanical Maintenance Leader here at Gentleman Station. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about what we go through when we have a boiler tube leak and the steps that we take to repair the boiler. The boiler overall, the overall height of this thing from the roof tubes all the way down to this throat opening is about 180 feet tall. It gets over 2100 degrees inside the furnace. Full load, we're going to burn somewhere around 5 train cars an hour. That ground up coal is actually blown into the boiler on these 8 burner rows. So when there's a tube leak, we've had a leak in the pressure boundary or the steam containing parts of the boiler somewhere. And it could be somewhere in the furnace, it could be somewhere in the convection pass. First, we have to figure out where the leak is at. And a lot of times the leak is loud enough that it can actually just be heard. So that gets us kind of in the general area. And then we have to take the boiler off and cool it down enough where we can get in and make the repair. That cool down period can be 12 hours or maybe a little more. And we cool the boiler down until we're measuring somewhere around 100 to 110 degrees all the way here at the back. That's our exit gas temperature. In front of me I have a couple different examples. This is actually a failed tube that came out of the back portion of the boiler back here. Here's another example. This piece of tube is a water wall tube. So this is what the firebox or the furnace is actually made out of. The reason that this tube would fail would be exterior erosion. So we're burning a whole bunch of coal, and with that coal we have ash that comes off that off that coal. And as that ash is carried through all of these tubes, it almost acts like sandpaper and it will erode the tube. And you can see the profile of this tube here. This flat spot is the erosion. Eventually it'll get thin enough that the tube will actually just fail. It can't contain the pressure of the steam inside the tube. We've started to use the drone to do some earlier cursory inspection when we've needed to look at parts of the boiler before we've had an opportunity to make them safe for somebody to go in. The temperature still has to be down below that 100-degree area, but the drone lets us inspect this entire area in here without being real concerned about ash that might be hanging up above. So we're less concerned with an ash falling hazard when we fly the drone inside the furnace. The drones allowed us to get in and do some inspection earlier. Otherwise, we would spend another 2-3 shifts to deslag this area to make it safe enough to get in and do the actual inspection visually. It's somewhere around 18 hours. That would be from the time maintenance is done with the repair to the time that we're back online.